This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. What up? This is DC Channel Guns. I'm coming at you with another gun video. Appreciate you for watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Appreciate the ones that's been sticking with me through the good and the bad, and the ups and the downs. Nothing moves in a straight line. And so with that said, go check out my new channel. The link's in the description. People go check it out. We're putting daily videos up over there and everything. We're going to keep building. And, the content going to keep getting great and great and great as we pretty much expand over there on the other channel and stuff like that. Well, we're going to also keep doing our huge things and stuff when it comes to the 2A community over here. And so, like I said, we're growing over here. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate, all the energy and stuff that y'all bringing and support. Without y'all, this is nothing, people. So I appreciate that. And so, right now we're going to talk about something that, I've been getting a lot of comments. Somebody had left me a message and stuff about a farm that they bought and everything. And, they're having people that is pretty much talking about the gun and, you're going to have that, people. And I'm talking about, I experienced that. I've been through that and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that. And, I've been getting plenty of comments about, the type of handgun they got and how, people feel about it and stuff like that. Now, at the end of the day, people, I'm talking about a handgun is a handgun. I'm talking about you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. You can't bring a rock to a gunfight. I'm talking about at the end of the day, you got to have a gun, people. You got to have a gun. I just hate to say that. So now, right now, there's a lot of people who's coming into the 2A community. And, they don't know a whole lot about farms and stuff like that. Now, right now, during this pandemic and stuff like that, a lot of people, went out and rushed and bought a farm, whatever they can get their hands on, anything that they can get their hands on. They wasn't worried about the name of the farm. They wasn't worried about the quality and stuff. They just wanted to get a handgun, people, to defend themselves. I'm talking about protect themselves and stuff with some of the civil unrest and riots and all the criminal stuff that's going on and stuff. So people want to defend themselves. Now, I'm talking about in the 2A community, you have people who, pretty much, they talk about a lot of guns and stuff like that. I'm talking about they show y'all the guns and stuff. Companies sending them guns and, all this kind of stuff and everything. You're going to see that, people. You're going to see that all over social media. Everybody has their favorite gun. I'm talking about everybody has a gun that they like and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it boils down to you. And when I first bought my gun, when I got into a community, a lot of people's not going to tell you. I bought... when I first got into it, I bought me a High Point, people. And nothing is wrong with a High Point. Any other name brand that people want to rag and talk about, nothing is wrong with them guns. I'm talking about whether it's a High Point or a Glock in my hand, guess what? It is a firearm, people, at the end of the day. And a lot of people talk about reliability and quality and all this kind of stuff. The fact of the matter is, most people who buy a farm, even now, has not even put one round through it. Not even put a box of ammo through it. That speaks value for itself, people. And I'm just telling you the truth. A lot of people is not going to talk about it. Too much pride in the 2A community. Ain't no pride over here. I'm the average citizen. So I'm going to tell you the truth. If I can't tell you the truth, I shouldn't be saying nothing at all. And at the end of the day, people, a firearm is a firearm. I don't care how much you pay for it. Now, you have quality issues, but most of the manufacturers are working on the same blueprint, people. The same blueprint. Don't worry about the critics. Don't worry about the naysayers out there. Guess what's best for you, what you can afford. Get what you can afford, because right now a lot of people have lost their jobs and stuff in this pandemic. A lot of people are on a budget, it's tight, and you don't have the money to be throwing a few $300, $400, $500, $600 down on a farm right now. They're just trying to get a gun, and whether that gun is $200, $250, whatever the case may be, you got something to protect yourself, people. And at the end of the day, most home shootings or most self-defense shootings are within pretty much 3 to 4 to 5 rounds at the most. We're not talking about all this gang violence stuff where they're going around. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about the average self-defense, home defense stuff. It's a few shots, people. When I looked at statistics that haven't changed over decades, most self-defense situation is probably 3 to 4, 5 rounds, people, at the most. That's why you have a lot of people who still carry revolvers, 5-shot revolvers and stuff like that. I know people who carry Derringers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people still carry revolvers, people. And they might have a little reload or something in their pocket and stuff like that. But most self-defense shootings are a few rounds, people. I'm talking about is a few rounds. So Don't get caught up with the critics and the naysayers out there. You got to do what's best for you. And at the end of the day, it's up to you to protect yourself, not up to the people who's criticizing about what type of gun that you got. Are they going to pay for it? If they're not going to pay for it, then why is they talking to you? Why is they telling what you should have and not have? And most of these manufacturers are working out the same blueprint. They pretty much done stole technology from each other, pretty much. Everybody's using the same technology. Most of the guns right now have some type of feature from the Glock. I'm talking about the barrels and stuff are good quality now. The machineries are getting better. The quality control is getting better. So I'm talking about at the end of the day, people, majority of firearms that you're going to get, whether they're cheap or expensive, I'm talking about, there's guns out there that you're going to pay because of the name. Because of the name, people, the brand name. And right here, I have a Taurus G2C. I still tell people to go out to get the Taurus G2C. I don't care if they had a Taurus G7 or G9 out there. It really doesn't matter. I know people who still have the Gen 2 Glock and work just fine. No problem whatsoever. Gen 3s. I don't care how many gens that the Glock have out there. I don't care how many, what Smith & Wesson or I don't care what they keep doing out there. Guess what? At the end of the day, people, a firearm is a firearm. It does one thing, that is protect you. And like I said, you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. You just can't, people. So, whatever you have, like I said, take care of it. I don't care what type of gun you have, what brand name you have. Take care of it. Keep it clean. Because it's up to you. It's up to you to take care of your stuff and everything. So if you don't go out there and just, especially right now when, firearms are very hard to get right now. And then you got to look at a lot of things that you have to go through now. A lot of people who bought their first firearm waited for weeks and months just to get that one handgun. And to listen to the critics and stuff out there, the naysayers, the haters. Up to my, people don't listen to that kind of stuff. This is the discouragement and stuff that is in the 2A community and stuff like that. And the person who sent me the comment, multiple people who sent me the comment and stuff, hey, just be happy. Up to my, don't worry about that. You got something to defend yourself. Like I said before, up to my, most people is not going to go out and be doing all this shooting and stuff with their handguns anyway. Even before this pandemic, a lot of people weren't doing a lot of shooting. I always said like 90% of most gun owners don't go to the range. If maybe one time a year, if that. Most of them buy it. The gun, guess what? Goes in a box or something, or goes somewhere. And then, but like I said, some of the statistics I'm looking at now, most firearms get stolen from new gun owners within the first year because they leave it in the closet, or they're not locking it up, or something has happened, or somebody get their hands on it, shouldn't have it, and stuff like that. There's bigger things that we should be worrying about than the quality and brand of a firearm and stuff like that. We got too much to worry about. We got all these laws and stuff ahead of us and stuff like that, people. So don't listen to the critics, people. Keep focused on protecting yourself and your family and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the truth about handgun, the best handgun is the one that you can afford, that you can get, that you can shoot with. That is the honest truth right there. And so, like I said before, I hope I help someone out, and I hope I ease your mind and stuff. Don't be stressing over that kind of stuff. You got enough to stress about as it is now. So with that said, this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.